could have. I could have.
I take it with you. Hello. No, it's not grass. Gonna put you on YouTube, make you famous.
I'd love to take you home with me, have you as a pet, but I don't think the neighbours would be too pleased at me doing that. Yeah, I wonder what they'd think if they saw me walking down the street with you. I bet that would raise a few eyebrows. I'd love to sit and talk with you for quite a while, but I'm afraid I've got to go somewhere. I've got quite a walk ahead of me. I'm going to have to say bye-bye. Still insistent on coming with me, eh? This may be part of the wall system from the Neolithic sites. Follows its way all the way around, and it's quite a big mound. Who knows? I'm not an archaeologist. This definitely looks like a wall, a very old wall, so the evidence is getting stronger. Right, I've turned the first Spirit Talker app off and I'm now trying my second. The wordings on this are a little bit slow on the uptake. There are too many gaps between each word that it throws out. I'm hopeful for this one because I'm led to believe it's supposed to be a good app. My bank of 4 apps will be tried out today, as well as my own intuition, my own feelings. But what I get now I'm sitting on this second hillock are feelings that whatever was here was wiped out by some sort of disease that was brought in from beyond these hills. Being a sensitive, you tend to pick up on things. Like if you're on stage, you can get pains in your chest that are related to the reading you are giving to the gentleman or lady that had died that is coming through. So you pick up on the symptoms. Here I'm picking up an unwell feeling. It's as if I just want to lie down and wait. I'm not tired. The other thing is it's whatever this energy is, and I do tend to pick up on signs and symptoms of people who have passed on. One of the symptoms is my own feelings of illness and a chest issue. And earlier on, I kind of picked up something like death by TB. TB I take to be tuberculosis. If that's the way it's pronounced, I don't know. But I'm just going to sit and wait. I don't like this unwell feeling that I'm actually getting. Just like before, and just like whenever I go around graveyards or whenever I've been on stage doing mediumship, the feelings of the deceased illnesses are actually felt by myself, and I don't like it sometimes. I have to experience it to be able to nail it and understand what the symptoms were that individual or individuals died from. So at the moment I just kind of feel strange, as if I want to get off this hill. So I'm going to drink my tea and I am going to get up and move on. See, I just got off that mound back there where I had strange sensations that whatever it was related to in past history was not good. And as a sensitive, we can pick up on these things. What I'm feeling now is I've come away from the hillock or hill, is that that feeling, kind of feeling of dread, of illness, has gone away. We get these things from time to time. If you're a good person and you walk into a house party and there's someone who's very bad in that room, and you walk in and you can sense something isn't right, you can sense the down energy or the negative energy. That's what it's like. Everybody has this ability to understand these feelings of energy, good or bad. And as a sensitive or a trained sensitive or a medium, you tend to have them amplified. So in my case, I feel issues relating to things that are good, bad, indifferent, wherever I go. And I've just come away from the hill, as I said, and I don't have that feeling of dread or despondency, I think the word might be. So now I'm going to head up to the third hill. I've done the first one before, so I decided not to go back. I'm going to do the third hill, which is
over there. There's not enough time in the day to go any further than that.
You know, wherever I go, there's always a feather where I'm going to sit. It's strange. It doesn't matter what size or what colour, the feather is always there. What is it? X marks the spot? Regarding mediumship and clairvoyance, this gift is necessary in order to switch between the earth plane and the spirit divinity. Therefore, what arises is an understanding of the hereafter to a greater level and advancement. It separates the transition of understanding philosophical logic into practical applications and stretches wisdom beyond average understanding, raising thought and deed to a higher plane, and gains development in a new direction for the benefit of they who dare to believe, and who also hope to learn and achieve spiritual enlightenment for their own transitional phase. It is therefore given that whatever is achieved raises a better understanding of the holiest of all, God the Father, and it is without a doubt the most humblest of professions. It is a status of sublimity for the purpose of giving to others the blessing.
Now then, the path is drawing me downwards towards the gate in the distance, but I don't want to go that way. My aim is for the hill in the distance, but I am not walking across this terrain, so I've got to find a path. It looks like there's a small path just here. I'm going to take it, and hopefully I don't have to climb over the wall in the distance and then head up that path that's taking it to the summit. I take it that these walls were built in the later stage of our life, like 1800s, I don't know, land ownership. Anyway, I'm going up that. He's finally on top of the hill. I think it's time again for refreshments. Obviously they're not the size of Scotland, but they'll have to do. I'm wondering if there's a settlement over there and there. Is this anything? It's cut at right angles. No. Who knows? If there's a settlement here, it's hard to find or hard to see. I can just about make out parts of the landscape where there are what we call ruts and grooves where something might have been laid down, something to do with structures, but nature could have done that. I'm not getting anything in this area. I'm just getting a couple of words push on. The top of the hill might have been some sort of settlement, because people did that in the Dark Ages. But here it's hard to distinguish anything other than natural landscape. I'll keep going. My idea, I know there's one over there, but I'm going to head over the stile and out into the wilderness, see what I can find down there. There is definitely a settlement that used to be over the other side of the wall. Was this once part of a structure? It is definitely man-made. It seems to lead out to the big hill in the background. Who knows? Now this looks like something that belongs to the old period, Stonehenge type years, Neolithic. It's quite structured. It has detail, and it is sizable. And the other fact is that it's fenced off. So it must have been fenced off for a reason, because they want to preserve it. What I have while I'm standing here is fight and die, or fight and died. I can understand that, because it's something. This is my land, get off my land. I've had that for the past 5 minutes coming down this path. It's my belongings, my beliefs, my systems, my homestead, and they're willing to stand their ground and fight for it. And that's what I'm kind of getting, that this sort of thing happened while it was ongoing in their lifetime. I'd love to go beyond this fence, but there's no gate that I can see. I'll have a look around the corner, see what comes up. Yeah, what you can see are not made by nature. There are cut marks in the rocks. They must have been man-made. They're not natural. Natural is where the rock splits in certain ways, but not like those, where they're split downwards, and there's what I call uniformity, and there is some sort of wall structure built on top that runs along. I'd love to do a kind of an all-night vigil sitting here. Who knows, I might come back one night and have a go, sneak in. But it looks interesting. To get to the other side of those rocks and walls. It's getting picturesque here. I wonder who did this.
You know, the acceptance, the research, and the aiming to interact with spirits in whatever form it may take is where the reaching out spiritually encourages a better understanding relating to the evidence that is all around us and is just waiting to be seen. If only the reaching out process was undertaken to encourage a better awareness of the vast quantity of spiritual recognition that is there to be found. But mankind's failing is in the options that are available to him or her, a sort of blindness to reality. As mankind becomes bogged down in a never-ending quest for self-preservation and achievement, he becomes lost in the transition process of human personification, which literally means he spends too much time doing what he shouldn't do and should spend more time in doing what he should, trying to find his roots relating to spirit.
I need that gate rather than go all the way around here. I'm cutting across. And here is the prize for all that walking. Is this picturesque or what? It's taken me a while to get here. And this is a prize for all that effort and walking. It's a wonderful scene. It's time for a spot of lunch and give my left knee a rest because it's hurting. Then I've got to go down there and follow the tracks and see if I can find an easy way back. I don't think my knee's going to hold out much longer. Age, what it does to you. So, theoretically, anything that transpires on your mobile phone apps should be false, because I am not near any dwelling, any village, or any graveyard, or any human beings. So, what transpires on your mobile phone should be pure garbage and should not show anything at all, because there is nothing. So, it is enforce the understanding to ignore these things when you're out, because you want to expect something. You want to expect spirit to come through your mobile phone apps, but there's no one around. Your guide, yes, your spirit guide, but there are no people, there are no graves. So we've learned just to leave well enough alone and remember there's a time and place for everything. And true to word, this spirit app's been on all the time I've had my dinner and it's come up with absolutely nothing. So that shows there's a time and place for everything.
I'm afraid I'm now in an incredible amount of pain with my knee. God, this is an old injury, flaring up again. And now I'm wondering if I can make it back home. God, this hurts. Stupid what age can do to you. Now, I've seen no one in these hills for over 3 hours. What is it when you want somebody you can't find anyone? Oh, just gotta keep going. Keep trusting. And believe in yourself. God, it hurts. And there ain't no phone signal around here.
Oh, I'm afraid my injury is getting worse. Hope I can make it back. It's a pleasant place. Third time here. It's a bit easier on the knees. I could do without this right now. Ooh.